Beer is an old and popular beverage around the world. Believed by many to be the oldest fermented drink, beer is the third most popular drink in the world, ranking only behind water and tea. Beer is the alcoholic beverage of choice for most drinkers. Beer is sold in bottles and cans. It may also be available on draft, particularly in pubs and bars. The strength of beer is usually around 4% to 6% alcohol by volume, ABV, although it may vary between 0.5% and 20%, with some breweries creating examples of 40% ABV and above. The main active ingredient of beer is alcohol, and therefore, the health effects of alcohol apply to beer. Beer affects the body in different ways. When beer is consumed, the alcohol is absorbed directly into the bloodstream through the stomach and the small intestines and circulates to all parts of the body quickly via the bloodstream. When it reaches the brain, it affects behavior. It can make some people lively and chatty and others silent and moody. Over time, drinking heavily damages short and long-term memory functions. Drinkers are unable to recall their intentions and plans, and have trouble learning. Beer is a diuretic, which means it increases the amount of fluids your body releases. If you drink beer when it's hot, you will lose an excess amount of fluid, causing you to dehydrate. Beer contains powerful stimulants of gastric acid secretion and may provoke gastroesophageal reflux and cause heartburn. Regular or high alcohol use can hurt your heart and lead to diseases of the heart muscle, called cardiomyopathy. Daily beer consumption, approximately 40 grams of alcohol, may increase blood pressure. Heavy drinkers are also more likely to suffer from insomnia and depression. This is because alcohol is a type of drug known as a depressant. This means that it depresses arousal levels and reduces excitability. The alcohol in beer is also broken down in the body by the liver. Drinking beer and taking metformin might cause serious side effects. The alcohol in beer can interact with metronidazole, Flagyl. This can lead to upset stomach, vomiting, sweating, headache, and an increased heartbeat. When you have a glass of wine, beer or other liquor, the liver is in charge of processing this alcohol and detoxifying the blood. Undue consumption also results in a variety of liver diseases such as alcoholic hepatitis or inflammation, and cirrhosis or scarring of the liver tissues. In fact, beer intake is the single most significant contributory factor for the cases of liver diseases in the United States. Harmful use of alcohol results in the death of 2.5 million people annually, causes illness and injury to millions more. Beer contains ethanol too, which when metabolized by the liver produces acetaldehyde. A known carcinogen, acetaldehyde is associated with oral cancer, gastric cancer, and breast cancer. Drinking alcohol can make certain disorders of the nervous system worse. Long-term use can lead to alcohol dependence and can cause many serious side effects, including malnutrition, memory loss, mental problems. Heavy drinkers are at risk of developing a number of forms of cancer, especially liver and colorectal cancers. Unfortunately, this damage is not reversible. Heart problems, liver failure, swelling, inflammation of the pancreas, cancers of the digestive tract, and even cause death. Consuming beer interferes with your liver's ability to convert glycogen into glucose. When blood sugar drops and your liver doesn't create glucose, your body thinks it is hungry and you will eat the easily accessible foods. Side effects of beer includes flushing, confusion, trouble controlling emotions, blackouts, loss of coordination, seizures, drowsiness. trouble breathing, hypothermia, low blood sugar, vomiting, diarrhea, bleeding, irregular heartbeat, and others. Alcohol acts as a magnesium diuretic, causes a prompt, vigorous increase in the urinary excretion of magnesium and other electrolytes. Scientists have discovered mosquitoes are attracted to beer. Even worse, they prefer to attack people who've been drinking over those who haven't. Alcohol ingestion has been found to attract mosquitoes, and so beer drinkers have an increased risk for bites and subsequently exposure to mosquito-borne illnesses like encephalitis, malaria, and dengue fever. Whether it's called a beer belly, pot belly, or spare tire, an expanding waistline is a serious health risk. Alcoholic drinks, such as beer, increases the risk of belly fat because the liver prioritizes burning alcohol before metabolizing fat. This allows more fat to store in your body in a process known as fat sparing. Beer has empty calories. It doesn't contain the fiber, vitamins, or minerals you need to feel satisfied, which also leads to excess calorie consumption and fat gain. The visceral fat increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance. A waistline of 35 inches or more is a high risk for women, while 40 inches or more is a health hazard for men. Both subcutaneous and visceral fat contribute to abdominal obesity, so you will have to cut both types of fat to reduce the health risks. Alcohol is likely unsafe to drink during pregnancy. It can cause birth defects and other serious harm to the unborn infant. Drinking alcohol during pregnancy, especially during the first 2 months, is associated with significant risk of miscarriage, fetal alcohol syndrome, as well as developmental and behavioral disorders after birth. Don't drink alcohol if you are pregnant. Beer is also likely unsafe to drink when breastfeeding. Alcohol passes into breast milk and can cause abnormal development of skills that involved both mental and muscular coordination, such as the ability to turn over. Alcohol can also disturb the infant's sleep pattern. Despite a rumor to the contrary, alcohol also seems to reduce milk production. Women are often warned to not consume alcohol during pregnancy, as ample evidence has shown that it poses a severe and avoidable risk to her unborn baby. If you drink too much alcohol during pregnancy, it can permanently damage your developing baby cells. Accidents could be one of the side effects of beer that you need pay attention to. Your motor skills and attention become impaired, which can cause minor accidents such as falling out of your chair, or major accidents such as crashing your car. Every day, 28 people in the United States die in motor vehicle crashes that involve an alcohol-impaired driver. Each day, nearly 3,500 people die on the roads worldwide. Tens of thousands more are injured. Families are broken apart. The future of young people is dashed. Road accidents have become the leading cause of death for people aged 15 to 29. Alcohol consumption is a major cause of motor vehicle accidents worldwide. No one can drive safely after drinking alcohol. Beer alcohol is a depressant that affects vision, coordination, reaction time, and judgment. Beer affect driving. They slow brain function so you can't react quickly enough in a dangerous situation. Alcohol can slow eye muscle function, alter eye movement, and alter visual perception, possibly resulting in blurred vision. Night vision and color perception also can be impaired. Alcohol gives you false confidence, which makes you think you're driving better than you actually are. So if you have taken any substances that would mess up your ability to drive, don't drive. Stop yourself. Stop a friend. Don't drink and drive.